Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy VI Advance. That's why don't you open that one, because there's a quite powerful monster in the box in that. I'll play ahead a little bit. Unfortunately, we've got quite a tough boss coming up, but well, never mind, such things happen. We can just do some quite annoying things. Well, that is to say, if you get the monster in the box, it does leave you with something quite useful. So I suppose I might as well show it off. It does actually give you quite a useful item, but you don't. Bear in mind, you don't need to fight this thing. I'm just showing it off. Because I really ought to show off everything that you can find in this place. So, you might remember from episode 1, I think it was, this thing, you need to use Runic, because it absorbs the energy from your attacks, magic attacks, not physical attacks, and then it will attack it will send that same magic to you to attack you. So best not to use magic attacks. And during the time when it's like this, there's not much you can do. So might as well just physical attack it and not waste any time. I think physical attacks might still work. I'm not 100% certain. Fortunately, we're a lot stronger than we were when we first came into the mine and had to fight this thing with just Salays and those two other fighters who work for the Empire. Okay, fine, he's down. Fair enough. This is quite a hard enemy, but it's not impossible for us to win. I just need to make sure I'm not quite so stupid as letting another one of these enemies, these guys, die, as it were. You can also heal your characters whilst it's in this state. Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible to beat it just by beating the shell. It might be that you can destroy it just by destroying the shell, but I've never seen it without the shell, so admittedly there's been a limited number of times that I've seen the thing that fought it. Ah! Maybe you can. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, you do get dragon claws, which is quite a useful thing for saving. And that other thing we've got isn't that helpful as far as I know, but we'll have a look. Man-Eater's dagger that's effective against humanoids, but we haven't. There aren't a lot of humanoid enemies at this point, so I'm not sure that's entirely worth it. And yeah, there's a boss coming up, so you're going to want these characters fairly well healed, and if you have any ethers, then you might want to use those as well. In fact, it's probably worth saving here. As usual, I will cut out some of the boss footage if it's taking a long time. And Edgar gained a level there, so that's quite helpful. So just before we do anything, let's have a look at the levels. Edgar is now level 33. Unfortunately, in order to get through it, we are going to have to fight this thing. Get to it, get through it, I don't know. This thing is very annoying. Don't use Blizzard. I don't have a lot else to say. Don't use Drill. Throwing stuff at it is quite useful. Fortunately, these Uspers don't do as much as you would think, but never mind. Throwing Holy Rod at us is quite good, quite helpful. Vandala worked pretty well against it. Unfortunately, I don't think you can slow it with slow. But I suppose you can try. What you need to watch out for with this thing is it has a move that that causes stop, and stop is a phenomenally irritating thing it can do. But you might want to pause regen on your characters. I really can't emphasize enough how much you need to keep an eye on their levels here. I think they're finally cured enough to be useful then. And once they're in a good position to do it again, use Thundara. I won't bother to use it, Setsar's magic here, it's almost useless. Okay, Setsar's being frozen, this is most unfortunate. It's used slow, I think. Sorry, not slow, stop. There's not really much you can do about that. I'm gonna try Fire on this thing. Because if it's an ice enemy, then Fire should work pretty well. So yeah, Setsar, it's used stop on Setsar, and that basically means Setsar is frozen like that, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Well, you can, if you want, to try using regen. But apart from that, there's nothing you can do about it. I really wish I had. Okay, Edgar's dead. But hopefully I can or perhaps he isn't. If he isn't, then great, he isn't. This is a hard boss. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but yeah, this is a hard boss. And okay, we've got Setsar back. It does fortunately wear off with time. As far as I can tell, so. At last! I've actually cut out a lot of footage where it failed and then had to go back to it and attacked again. Trust me, this has actually taken me quite some time. Just in case we have to fight anything else. I doubt we do, but just in case we do, I would feel a lot safer if I put their levels up a bit. There we go. So hopefully I've given you some useful information about how to be that thing. Yeah, we have something that can cause stop, I think. Maybe the characters haven't learned it yet, but of course it doesn't work on bosses. but bosses can use it. Although, to be fair, this is the first one that has managed to, and Remedy doesn't cure it. So, I don't know why Remedy doesn't cure it. Actually, I thought Remedy was supposed to cure all ailments. But it doesn't. Anyway, that's that done. And I want to see what else I can get done in this episode. I don't want it to be super long because I've cut out so many things. I'm not sure how long it currently is, but I don't want it to be super long, so we'll see what it ends up as. It might not be a bad idea actually if I gave another one of them a Esper that can actually heal, but has cure as opposed to just cure. That is assuming I have one. But yes, something that battle showed me is it's actually a very good idea to have something that can do that. Since Morden's not that useful, I'm going to replace whichever one has Morden with Kirin, because I want more of them to have attacks that can heal. And there we go. I suspect there's a cutscene here. I suppose it is nice to learn Setstar's backstory. Yes, I'm supposed to go downwards. You do realise that no one can see your memories except you. So to Celes, it looks like you've just suddenly stopped in the middle of the staircase where we have to watch our step on it for no apparent reason. You never know, he may have faked his own death by his ship exploding so that Blake could become the new Batman. I guess they're both built to the same design. They do look identical to each other. Exactly the same bird. Well, there are several billion birds. I think it's unlikely, but I guess you never know. Do that. Okay, we'll explore the ship a bit later, I think. That's quite nice music. Okay, I'm gonna explore the town for a couple of minutes, I guess. Ah, it's a pretty serious bet. There's a limited number of eyes. You know what? I'm gonna stop here because I don't know how long the episode's been going on for once I've cut bits out, and I don't really want to wade my way through this lot right now to work out what's useful to buy or what isn't, and now does seem like a good place to stop. So I'm going to end the episode here, and I will see you next time.